So one thing I don't want is for you to feel, any kind of way about one day that you missed with getting your application submitted. And the reason why I say that is because if anyone who is a member of the post class, if you think for 1 second that the class members went through anything less than what post class is going through, you are sadly mistaken. They went through a lot. And I think that this is where we have to give yourself some kind of grace in all of this. And I'm not saying that you haven't, but to beat yourself up or to be frustrated about something that you didn't know, was even available to you is, and I get it. One day, yeah, if you'd have got it in one day, then you would have been in the class. But mind you, this has been a process. The class members have been through HELL. They went through a lot to get here. And I think that what we have to remember as post class, and especially because we have a lot of post class members who are sitting from the comforts of their home, and there's people that's out here on the ground, standing up at the against the Department of Education, taking time away from their families, doing these things, and we have to be able to continue to support them. And this is not me talking, to you. I'm just saying in general. We have to be able to support them. And that's the things that we say, just everything. We have to support them and trust them that while they are out here, these attorneys are out here working multiple cases and making sure that the sweet settlement for post-class members, mind you, the Department of Education is saying you're not even a part of the class. Who are you? You're not even considered a taxpayer at this point. You're trying to take from a taxpayer, and you pay taxes too. But just all of those things that we just have to keep in the forefront of our minds. So if anything that we continue to speak from here forward, it has to be all in support because it's not over. It's not over. And we don't want anyone to give up. We don't want anyone to beat themselves up in the process. You cannot change something that you did not know about. And even if you didn't, and there were some bars who missed the class simply because of no fault to them. There was all kind of things were happening. All kind of things were happening. So we're not going to be frustrated. You got your application in. All you can do is sit back and trust that God is going to make it work, and He is. And just to continue to support these attorneys and to support these plaintiffs that are a part of this settlement, who are out here actively doing the work, and we have to support that. We have to support that. All right, but it's going to happen. No worries. It's going to happen. But we have to trust it and, make sure we speak it into existence, okay? And we got to believe it. We got to believe it.